In recent developments from Apple, the tech giant's Worldwide Developers Conference focused heavily on software and AI enhancements, with a notable absence of new hardware announcements. The event introduced the liquid glass, interface, and AI-driven features in iOS 26, although the much-anticipated, more personal Siri update has been postponed to 2026. Analysts have described this year's conference as a transition year, highlighting incremental updates rather than groundbreaking innovations. In the smartphone market, Apple has been gaining momentum. Recent data shows that Apple's iPhone led Chinese smartphone sales in May, with global smartphone shipments growing approximately 15% year-over-year in April and May 2025. This growth marks the strongest quarterly performance since the pandemic, driven by aggressive promotions, particularly in China. On the trade front, Apple is responding to U.S. trade policy changes. A Reuters investigation revealed that Foxconn has significantly increased the rerouting of India-made iPhones to the U.S., aiming to circumvent proposed 25% tariffs on phones assembled in China. This strategic shift in production is part of Apple's broader response to geopolitical pressures. Following the WWDC, Wall Street's reaction was mixed. While firms like Citi and Goldman Sachs maintained their buy ratings, citing Apple's design innovations and AI features, others like UBS and Barclays viewed the announcements as largely incremental. Evercore ISI and Morgan Stanley also reiterated positive ratings, underscoring Apple's strong fundamentals. Apple's recent announcements at WWDC highlighted several AI initiatives, including on-device AI models for live translation and visual search, and new generative AI features. These updates are set to roll out in the 2025 software updates, enhancing user experience across Apple's ecosystem. In terms of executive changes, Apple has reorganized its AI leadership in response to delays in the Siri overhaul. Mike Rockwell has been reassigned to oversee Siri and the on-device AI team, reflecting the company's urgency in revitalizing its AI strategy. On the legal and regulatory front, Apple has formally appealed the EU Commission's interoperability order under the Digital Markets Act, challenging requirements it deems unreasonable. Meanwhile, Apple continues to navigate ongoing regulatory scrutiny, including antitrust probes in the EU and US. In the broader tech landscape, the smartphone sector is showing signs of recovery, with Apple making gains in key markets like China and the US. However, competition remains fierce, particularly from Chinese brands. Geopolitical factors, including US tariffs and China's export controls, are influencing Apple's manufacturing strategies. Finally, in the ongoing AI arms race, Apple maintains a measured approach, focusing on privacy-preserving on-device AI. While some critics argue that Apple is lagging behind competitors, the company's integration of AI across its hardware and services remains a key differentiator. As Apple continues to invest in AI, its strategy will be closely watched in the years ahead.